Just hours before a high-stakes meeting at Mar-a-Lago, the skies over Kyiv were filled with fire. On the night of December the 26th into December the 27th, 2025, Russia launched one of its most massive aerial assaults of the entire war. But this wasn't just a military operation, it was a message. President Volodymyr Zelensky called this attack the reveal of Vladimir Putin's true attitude toward peace. Today, we're looking at the facts behind this escalation and the 20-point peace plan currently on the table in Florida. Was this strike an attempt to gain leverage, or a sign that negotiations are already in trouble? Let's look at the sheer scale. According to the Ukrainian Air Force and President Zelensky, Russia deployed nearly 500 drones, mostly Shahist and Gerbera types, and approximately 40 missiles, including the hypersonic Kh-47M to Kinzhals. The air raid alert in the capital lasted for nearly 10 hours. The targets were largely civilian and energy infrastructure. In the middle of a freezing winter, the strikes cut off heating to a third of Kyiv, impacting 4,000 residential buildings and leaving 600,000 people in the region without power. Zelensky's reaction was immediate. He stated that while Russian representatives engage in lengthy talks at the technical level, it is the Kinzhals and Shahids that speak for Putin's actual intentions. For Kyiv, this proves that international pressure on Moscow is still insufficient. While the bombs were falling, a diplomatic document was being finalized. Zelensky revealed that a 20-point peace plan, developed alongside U.S. negotiators, is 90% ready. Here are the key points we know so far. 1. Sovereignty, a formal reaffirmation of Ukraine's independence by all signatories. 2. Military limits, Ukraine would maintain its armed forces at 800,000 personnel, a compromise from earlier, lower U.S. suggestions. 3. Security guarantees, these would mirror NATO's Article 5, likely provided by European powers like the UK and France, with a backstop from the United States. 4. Zaporizhzhia, a proposal for the joint operation of the nuclear power plant by Ukraine, the US, and Russia. 5. Economic zone, the creation of a demilitarized, free economic zone in parts of the Donbas that are currently under dispute. Zelensky has mentioned that sensitive issues, specifically territory and the nuclear plant, would likely require a national referendum to be legitimized. The venue for the final push is Mar-a-Lago, Florida, but there is a clear power dynamic at play. Donald Trump has been blunt, telling reporters, "Zelensky doesn't have anything until I approve it." Trump's team, including envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, has been meeting with both sides to align on a strategy. However, the Kremlin is pushing back. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov criticized the 20-point plan, claiming it differs radically from the framework discussed between Trump and Putin in Alaska back in August 2025. Moscow insists that any deal must stay within those Alaska limits, which involve much heavier concessions from Ukraine, including a full withdrawal from the Donetsk region, something Kyiv currently refuses to do. The timing of the December the 27th strike suggests a coercive diplomacy tactic. By hitting Kyiv's energy grid just before the summit, analysts suggest Putin is trying to show that he can still inflict massive pain regardless of the negotiations. Meanwhile, European allies are scrambling to stay relevant. Zelensky is set to hold a video call with leaders like Mark Rutte and Ursula von der Leyen before he sits down with Trump to ensure that Europe's security interests are represented in any U.S. brokered deal. Poland also signaled the rising stakes, scrambling fighter jets during the Kyiv attack, as missiles approach their airspace. As we head into the final days of 2025, the world is watching Florida. Will the 20-point plan bridge the gap, or will the true attitude displayed in the skies over Kyiv lead to a new year of even greater escalation? The meeting on December the 28th could be the turning point for the entire conflict. What do you think of the proposed 20-point plan? Is it a realistic path to peace or a temporary freeze? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more factual deep dives into global security. Thanks for watching.